Ah, yes. Welcome, welcome here to another session, another stream here on the Chaos Rain Show. I'm Chaos Rain here, and tonight we're gonna talk about certain things. We're gonna be honest about certain things, but nonetheless, the conversation should be have. But before I begin, and like always, y'all see the thumbnail, you see the title. Make sure you subscribe to the Chaos Rain channel. Um, the links to follow me. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos Rain 7. And you can add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. And what else you can follow? Oh, please. I always advocate and harp. Follow me and I mean follow it loosely, on Rumble. C Rain on Rumble. Also, I have a Discord service as well. You could join me on Discord. Those will be in the description of this video. And yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm distracted. Okay. So those are the few links to follow me. If I'm trying to remember what else I had. Also, guys, I'm probably gonna have some few little uploads here and here. Be on the lookout for that. And let me do this. Also, I'm trying to think what else I'm missing. Hold on, guys. And also, please leave a comment after every live stream, every video. I'll be looking forward to reading your comments. Respectfully, but nonetheless, you can leave a comment on what you like or dislike on some of the videos or the content here on the Chaos Rain channel. You can also donate as well. The donation tab is also on the videos, and you could also now super chat me now live here on Chaos Rain channel. Let me see. I'm trying to find something here to start things off, because, and I'm probably gonna give my own little assessment to all things. So let me do this. I'm going to find the video now. Actually, no, it's not video. It's actually a recording. And this is one from a former basketball player in regards his views on Ja Morant. And as you know, the title speaks for itself, and it's the conversation should be have, and we have to now question a lot of things. I am a proponent, like many Americans, that you should have the right to not only protect yourself but bear arms when necessary. As you know, we live in a very much uncertain and dangerous world out here. Sorry about that. And nothing is really uncommon, or nothing is really guaranteed in this life and possibly the next. But one thing is evident: you should have always the privilege to protect yourself at all costs. Now, me saying protect yourself at all costs doesn't mean that you go out there to do crazy stuff, unless you're going to have to be very mindful and careful. And how I look at things personally, you better be very much mindful now, because what I've noticed with a lot of young youth, young basketball players, like Ja Morant, and he is young, very young, but just because you're young, that means you're supposed to do stupid stuff. But nonetheless, I'm probably going to look at some articles. And before I look at articles, let's let's hear from a former basketball player himself. Oh, what's good, Queen of Virtue? Oh yes, tell people please like the stream and subscribe as well, because as you know, I'm not gonna be looking back and forth in the comment section, but that's natural. But nonetheless, let me find the good old tape and run it for y'all so y'all can see for yourself. And hold on, I don't want no echo. There we go. Let me stop some things. All right, lower this. All right, where's my thing? All right, let's see my. Oh, so here we go, guys. Let's listen in to find out really from a retired basketball player. You might recognize who he is. He needs no formal introduction. Let us begin. And we could say fair use for this one, but nothing too crazy. Here we go.
So Ja Morant, you like to play with guns, huh, boy? You like to play with guns, huh, boy? You like you like to play with guns. So instead of you just being in your house, buying all the guns you want, playing with all the guns you want off camera, you want to get in trouble for having a gun at a club, give a bullshit apology, and then show a gun on Instagram Live. I've heard of NBA young boy, but you NBA dumb boy. You got to be the dumbest motherfucker in the league. You got $231 million promised to you, and you want to be a fucking thug? And it's okay for you to have a gun. You have you have a right. You have a Second Amendment right to have a gun. But what the fuck do you keep pulling it out menacing for? What is up with all this music you keep listening to? Is this music putting you in a trance, dumbass boy?
Well, I'm gonna vouch for that. The music has so much influence that it's possible. It's very possible that he could be. It could be possibly that he could be under a spell. That spell that said, "I put a spell on you, Negro." And I wish I had that little funny video emoji where you see the person just doing the hand wave, that spell. But I think he has been put on some weird trance, personally. But overall, Ja Morant himself, because he is from South Carolina, like this particular former basketball player, which you recognize, that it must be, and no shades on my wonderful, beautiful queen, Virtue. To those that's South Carolina, you're very much questionable with a lot of things. Not saying no other, state have these issues where we reside, but something about the South. It makes niggas go crazy. I don't know what it is, but it's something about the South. I just don't know. Put my finger in it. But nonetheless, the South is the South. And as you could tell, Ja Morant is that Southern boy that, likes to play with weapons. And he likes to show them tools in front of people, in front of boys and girls. He wants to show that he is a real thug. He's about that real life, that so-called gangster life. You feel me? But anyway, let's keep playing on. Let's hear more from the player.
This music is about to cost you your fucking career. You're going to be bouncing around with niggas all day long, just listening to music in the backyard of a goddamn shack if you keep on being a jackass. You's an NBA dumb boy. And your friends ain't your goddamn friend. Because I done dumb shit before. And when I noticed a real friend, they're going to tell you when you're wrong, and then they ain't going to argue with you, but they just not going to participate and go with you in the bullshit. See, a real friend don't keep telling no man over and over and over what's right and what's wrong. You just tell them, and you let them make their own decision. But I wouldn't be the friend in the car next with you, recording you doing something stupid. That nigga that got that cell phone and knew you got a gun and know you dumb enough to pull it out on camera, he should have never been recording your dumb ass because you NBA dumb boy.
I will even go even further. Is that why is you and your friends recording your actions and putting it for the world to see? That's the question you should be asking yourself. And I'm going to look up his net worth and how much his contract is again, because it's very telling that the more our youth in the society as time progresses and as decades pass, that I'm not sure if they're getting more wiser, more smarter, or they're regressing and becoming more dumber and dumber. I just don't understand. I can't put my finger what's wrong with today's youth. And I get it. I was young. I didn't do too much dumb things per se from what I can remember personally, but overall, I just noticed the youth is today, even ones that from the women to the men or the young men, that is being very arrogant and doing Negro stuff. I'm just saying, man, I could be wrong, guys, but what makes sense? You have all this money and you like to be brandishing your weapon in front of the whole world to see. And I have to double down because let's be honest, you're a black man, a young black man, in front of the world where they already have the perception and the program to see you as the evil, the enigma, the personification of all evil, to be having a gun. And not only have a gun, but wave it like you just don't care. I mean, really? Is that where you're at? Where you gotta let the whole world know, saying I'm a wannabe gangster. Yo, I got my piece. I got my gun. I'm gonna shoot my nigga. I mean, you gotta be real stupid now. And it's not really good look when you do Negro stuff out here, unfortunately. Let's keep listening in more of this. God help us all.
Thank God you can shoot a goddamn basketball, you can jump, because that's about all you can do. Your brain is fucked up. Because you got $231 million and you trying to be a street nigga? What kind of dumbass shit is that? Them niggas don't think you no street nigga, dumbass boy. Them niggas can't wait for your dumb ass to come to the chain gang. They're gonna see how high your ass jump. Your ass gonna be playing ball at goddamn Pelican Bay, jumping over niggas in the chain gang. They gonna knock your ass out the air. They ain't gonna let you just dunk on them like that in the chain gang. You dumb motherfucker. You wanna be the new Gilbert Arenas. You wanna be the new motherfucking Gilbert Arenas. It's this fucked up ass culture where a black man just can't be a fucking black man. He gotta be a dumb nigga that's pulling out guns and shit just because he's listening to a goddamn song. Since when music and a gun go together, you dumb motherfucker? Why do you niggas always gotta have a gun menacing in the air with a gun?
It doesn't go together. It does not mix like two with notes in the middle. You get me? It does not mix at all. Oh, no. It don't mix. But like I said, you can't tell these young little Negroes nothing nowadays. Can't tell nothing. God help us all. And the funny thing about all this is that, word on the street is that he is now suspended again. And I think he's suspended for a more lengthy time for this action. And let you know, saying that for the Memphis Grizzlies to be a real threat in the NBA, you got to get your crap in order, man. For real. You need to get your stuff in order. And personally, I got to be honest with y'all. Even me covering this on this channel is question alone already. But we had to have this conversation because a lot of people are going to start talking about it, get their own opinions. But it's much deeper than it seems. Ja Morant doesn't understand you are the representation of every young, black, ignorant, dumb little boy or man, sorry, here in America. And you pose them with the weapons, the guns, the handguns, the M16s, the AR-15s, the Glock, the Uzi, the Desert Eagle. The eagle. The eagle. And you know how the eagle is nicely weight, and you hold that bad boy in your hand, feel the weight of that bad boy. But when you let off a shot, when you let that shot off, it seemed like the thunder, it seemed like the earthquake tremble. Or when the earthquake make the earth tremble. Yo, just let it go. Anyway. Well, actually, that's not how they does it go. It goes single shots, but you might get the point. But anywho, let's keep listening in.
Goddamn gun, like that mean anything. It's all about who get that motherfucker out and downrange and on the target first. It don't matter if you got a goddamn gun. Everybody got a motherfucking gun. Who you think you finna scare by showing somebody that little ass pistol? That ain't gonna scare no motherfucking body. So what the fuck are you doing? All you doing is making yourself look stupid. You are lowering yourself to the level of your motherfucking friends. And they not your friends. Because your friends should have looked at you with that goddamn gun in your hand, slapped that motherfucker out your hand, and fought you on camera. Because you know what? At least them white folks that paying you to say, you know what, at least he got somebody around him that care about him. That nigga should have been whipping your ass with that gun on camera so them white folks cannot void your goddamn contract. Because he...
Oh, I don't know about that. I have to disagree with that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hell no. I disagree. He should not get pistol whipped and eventually, or actually get his gun knocked off and get pistol whipped. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. Because when you do that, you embarrass him. You make him look small, ignorant, dumb. So I cannot abide by what that brother just said. The one thing he should have did was to take the gun out of his hand and say, what the hell are you doing? That would have been better than instead of slapping the gun and then taking the gun and slapping him up. Because really, truly, you already screw yourself just by even pointing it, first of all. So you're not fooling nobody. What's this? Oh. Anyway, let's keep going. So I disagree with that statement.
He eating off your dumb ass. And you gonna sink the whole ship because you want to be a street nigga. And them white folks not gonna leave you with that type of money. You trying to be a street nigga. So your daddy can smile at every game all he want to. But the moment them white folks see that goddamn picture, boy, you finna lose a shit ton of money. I'm done talking to your time, man. You just dumb. You just a nigga that can jump. You a straight up nigga. That's the problem. That is the problem. Somebody need to tell it to you just like this. You a dumb, stupid nigga.
Well, that's what most basketball players now are, good for. If you don't got a good jump shot, you better be able to get that good crossover and then going through the legs, through the back, and jumping and slamming that ball through the rim like you just don't care. You better be good at that. Because anything less of that excellence, you ain't getting paid in the NBA. Trust me on this. The NBA pays for results. And depending how good you are in that basketball court, some person's going to give you a nice little contract. Mostly upwards to $100 million or more for a few years. That's the game. That's how it works. But anyway, let's keep going. Fair use. Yeah.
So if that's the point that you wanted to get across, that you a dumb, stupid nigga, I believe. All this goddamn money these white folks giving out, $231 million, and you niggas just trying to get it back. You niggas just, I don't want the $231 million white man. Fuck you give me all this money for. Get some of this shit back. Just stupid for no goddamn reason. I don't want all this goddamn money y'all gave me. Take some of this money back. Boy, they gonna get you at a reduced rate. Like you gonna be a reduced rate nigga. All that jumping ain't gonna mean shit. You gonna be a reduced free lunch ass nigga. Watch. They gonna get your bitch ass some peanuts. Hold that right here. They gonna get you for nothing. Your next line, baby. the white.
My thing is this. I would have to agree with the brother that because of this action, and he already signed the extension. I don't think he's going to lose much money with this act. He's going to probably not get paid because once you suspend it, you get spent with no pay. So you're going to lose more money than what you expect. And the one thing about this is at age 24 years of age, or actually he's about to turn 24 in August, that you still got a few more years until that brain of yours starts to really function as optimal capacity, roughly at 27. Some people said 25 is when the brain really starts to develop. I give it an extra 2 more years, around 27 at best, or 28. But usually it's not always 25 is the benchmark where your brain starts to fully develop. I'm not sure where people is getting their research from, and if that is supposed to be accurate. I would have to totally disagree with that. You gotta give most people or majority of people, especially in the first world nation, over the age of 27 at best. Not what they call 25. 25 is still young. It's only the mid part of your life, a quarter of your life. You still got a long way to go. Anywho, so let's keep going with this one. Where's the thing? Okay.
Folks gonna cancel him. They ain't gonna cancel him yet. That nigga's still too talented. They just waiting on that new contract negotiation. They gonna get that nigga for a reduced rate. They ain't gonna throw him out the league. The nigga too talented. That's out. He ain't getting out the league. They're gonna suspend his ass. They're gonna fine his ass. His next contract, he might well be a reduced rate nigga. He is not gonna get the max. He's not gonna get none of the shit that he's supposed to get. He is gonna be a reduced rate nigga. They're gonna bring that shit up that he just did every motherfucking time he even think about goddamn getting a contract. You are now a new Gilbert Arenas. You a reduced rate nigga. Happy Mother's Day. This is how you goddamn respect your mama, by showing guns with a bunch of fucking niggas. Why the hell you need to be around so many niggas? Why you gotta be around so many niggas? That's what's fucking your life up. Being around so many goddamn niggas. Kwame attacking black players? No, I'm talking to him like his uncle or his daddy should talk to him. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. You want to have a kumbaya session when you see a nigga finna throw away $231 million? Fuck a kumbaya session. This nigga's a jackass. He's a dumb nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. This is a dumb nigga. And they're gonna treat him like a dumb nigga too. Why? They're gonna damn sure treat him like a dumbass nigga.
All right. Guys. I'm trying to find. Oh, looks like I found some more information. Yeah, I probably will read this next. Yeah, so let me see how more lengthy this is. I keep playing, but one thing is true that the contract you signed now, they're going obviously, and they're going to probably reduce that when it's time to sign next contract because. Oh wow, yeah, they're going definitely not gonna sign to even more lengthy extension. Let's keep going. Fair use, or not fair use, but you know what I'm saying.
Anybody supporting them, a fucking $231 million NBA player, it's time to change this weak ass culture. It's time to change this shit. If you got $231 million men playing tough and playing gangster on the internet, it's time to change this shit now. These niggas can't even be men that just play basketball. These niggas gotta be gangster and basketball players. It's time for you niggas to change this goddamn culture. NBA young boy, somebody call this nigga and say, look, man, you not no thug. You not no street nigga, bro. We like you because you dribble and you shoot and you dunk on people. Keep doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Put your motherfucking guns down.
Put the pistols down, my dude.
Don't nobody give a fuck about you having no gun. Put that fucking gun down Every time your friends, if that was your friend, every time they put on music, they'll throw a basketball at your dumb ass. So you can wave the ball around, nigga. The fuck is you waving a gun around? You supposed to be waving that basketball on camera, and that's it, you motherfucker. You. I'm tired of talking to you. I'm gone.
All right, that's it. Yeah. A little explicit, but I won't kill nobody. Make sure you guys leave a comment. And please like the stream too. You could share this. It's evident that the one Ja Morant is going to miss a lot of games. Again. And rightfully so, he should lose and miss a lot more games. But let's look at some articles. Let's look at some articles here. All right, I'm looking at this. All right, so let's go around and let's look at this. Okay, we're gonna start with, I guess, what they call TMZ, and then we'll make our way to other articles. Where is it? Okay. And as you can see, my wonderful friend Queen of Virtue, please donate and also hit the super chat. Yay! Hit that super chat, my dudes, girls, people. Anyway, let's look at this article. And I forgot the other banners. Put this here. And I hope y'all guys could read it. Let me remove this. Could that? Ja Morant suspended from Memphis Grizzlies after flashing alleged gun on IG. The Memphis Grizzlies just announced Ja Morant's been suspended from all activities pending league review. An NBA spokesperson said that they are processing and gathering more information. Ja Morant has set social media ablaze with another apparent gun incident. This time flashed what appears to be a weapon Saturday during an IG live. Morant is having fun in a car with a friend listening to NBA YoungBoy album. As the camera pans towards him, you see what appears to be the Grizzlies star holding a gun just for a second, and then the camera turns away. And there's more. Fans record Morant and making rounds where he is. There is a preview of incident March 13. The March, this, as you can tell, he had a weapon in March. Let me see what it says. March gun in Denver nightclub IG. Yep. This had its consequence. Morant was suspended for 8 games without pay for the incident. However, police investigate and end up charging Morant crime. The NBA also did its own investigation and could not conclude that the gun at issue belonged to Morant. It was also unclear if he brought the gun into the club. And personally, let me do this. Personally, I'm not sure whose weapon is it, but I'm always suspicious when you bring weapons to the club, and the club is the last place to be bringing guns. Some of these clubs got to start tightening up. People should not be having weapons and bring weapons into the club, because that's where, I'm sorry to say, where most of the shooting will happen, inside the club. And personally, when you're up in a well-suited establishment, and I'm not sure if it's a stripper club or it's a regular club, you enjoy music and you waving weapons, it's not a good look. And he reached out to rep for the Memphis Grizzlies about the IG video taken Saturday. So far, no word back, and most likely you will not get no word because he's going to possibly get suspended for that. Now, the rumor is, and I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find that article. Okay, there's another one. And this is by Shannon Sharp, which we don't care about. Well, we're going to read it anyway. And, oh, this is very interesting. This is very interesting indeed. So let me share this. All right, where is this? Oh, wrong one. Sorry, guys. I'm just going through a lot of things because it's... All right, is this one? There we go. I'm going to look at Shannon Sharp's reaction. As you know, Shannon Sharp rips into Ja Morant's apologists after a gun scandal discuss. Okay. And what's this? Knicks missed out on Mavericks' first round pick for a second straight year. Knicks have no picks. Oh, we're not worried about that. Shannon Sharp firms Monday over Morant's apologies after the star Grizzly point guard appears to hold a gun in an Instagram live video that surfaced over this weekend. During Monday installment of FS1, Undisputed, Sharp expressed disgust over the people that define Morant in the wake of Saturday's incident, which came less than 3 months after 23-year-old athlete brandished a weapon in a social media clip from a Denver area strip club. I'm mad, I'm upset, I'm disgusted by the people that defines him because that's what got us here, Sharp began. The NFL Hall of Famer, who remarks about the online criticism he endures from past takes on Morant, then sequence into how recent behaviors can potentially impact the athlete's bottom line, notably the future of his endorsement deals, which really is where the money's at. Besides getting a little check from the NBA, you really want to be focusing on your endorsements, because that's where you could, let's be honest, save your money. Let me see what's going on with who's in the chat room. Oh, hey, what's good, Juju? How's everything, Juju? Hey, Juju, you still make them sweet stuff, them bakery stuff? Let me know. Oh, and let you know, I do have a super chat. If you want, you could test it out. I have a new a new, what do you call it? When you donate to the Chaos Rain show, I have a nice little video clip. Y'all gonna like it. Anyway, let me keep reading. Wait, if I can find it. All right. Oh yeah, endorsements are very important because, like I said, it takes pressure off y'all. Let you know. I want to know who is going to be the treasurer of the GoFundMe, because he's about to lose that NBA contract. He's about to lose that Powerade endorsement. I want all the people that said, let Ja be Ja. Are y'all going to be the treasurer of the GoFundMe account? Sharp said. In answer to the question to the one old Shannon Sharp, absolutely not. Listen, Negroes will not be funding a lot of well-established elite stars, actors, athletes, hell, musicians, their way of life, because their money doesn't come solely from the community. It comes from everybody. What's this? All right. He then referenced how the Morant 8-game suspension for March transgression cost him $39 million on the next Grizzly contract, as he only started 59 out of 82 games. True that. Now, the best apology is change behavior. You make $40 million a year and you want to live that life. For what? React to Ja Morant's suspension for flashing his weapon again. And Morant signs a 5-year rookie maximum extension with the Grizzlies worth to 231 million in 2022. Sharp added Morant is about to lose another 20-30 million of this endorsement. Morant debut his what do you call it? Debut his first signature shoe with Nike in Christmas Day last year and became the new face of Powerade in a multi-year deal that was announced the 1st of March. Powerade pulls its ads of Morant after the first gun incident, with a spokesperson for the company stating Monday, "At this time, we do not have any Ja-related content running." Grizzlies point guard Ja Morant, and this is Lakers game. Sharp then expressed how Morant is the CEO of his empire before asking what CEO you know carries a tool. What CEO you know on IG Live? That's a very excellent question. I'll give you a simple answer. Very little. Or none if you don't know their background, if they got a LinkedIn account or what they got that Facebook account or they got an IG account to present and market themselves or they got the TikTok. Don't forget the TikTok. TikTok, 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 TikTok. They got all those social media apps. Anyway, I digress. I don't see anybody leaving big corporation CEOs carrying a stick around. If you feel that unsafe, hire security. That's all you got to do. Sharp suggests nothing. Lakers superstar LeBron James is rarely seen without his own security team. And that would probably be a better move for a lot of these up and coming basketball players. Those up and coming basketball players, you got the money, pay for a bodyguard. I'm not sure what's the rate of bodyguards. I'm probably gonna look it up right now. How much is to pay for a private bodyguard? I'm gonna look at how much it's gonna cost somebody a year. And if I see that these bodyguards are making less than under 100K a year, and you're not paying this dude, chances are you're too cheap. I see somebody wrote another comment. Let me see what's this. I'm good. How are you? Hope that is well with you. Everything is well. Could be better, Juju. All right, let's continue reading this. Come on, Stan. But nah. I don't need no security. I got that fire with me. Let you all know I'm about this life. Like you said, I got that glat. I got that glat in my hand. I'm all about that life. Waving around like it's a wand, like a magic wand. You get me? I wish they would try me. Try me. King Kong got nothing on me. That's how most Negroes feel when they got a new toy, nice new gun to hold. Sharp then Pounders working so hard at one craft only to let the opportunity slip away. Oh yes, it does. He let a lot of things slip away. I don't know what's it with these dudes with these color hair. You see this weirdness they got in the head? It looks weird, man. You better take that weird rainbow stuff off your head. People gonna look like you're a fruitcake, man. For real, man. I don't see why dudes now getting dreads or braids with color. That's like the females. I know a lot of black women color their hair, but geez, when you're a brother, a black man doing it, it looks weirder. Don't do it, brothers. Don't put special color twists on your hair. Keep it original. Keep it nice and black. God damn it. Anyway. Your mom and dad did everything they could to protect you when you are growing up. Now it looks like Ja came from a middle class, from whatever it is, he wanted to ascend to a higher level, have better than what he had growing up. He gets to the point, and not only does he not want to go back to the middle class in which he came from, he wants to go back to the trenches. He actually wants to go back to them streets, because them streets are calling me. It's just calling me. You know how the ladies want, how when they get that itch to go back to the streets, and thus the streets you belong, sweetie. Women love the streets. They like to play in the filth, the dirt, and play around with strange men. That's not a story. All right. After you make 40 million, you make 40, 50 million a year, and you want to live that lifestyle for what? I'm gonna tell you in a second why he wants to live that lifestyle. Morant has since been suspended from the all-team activity, which is I read earlier. We are aware of the social media video involved Ja Morant and the Grizzlies, said in a statement. He is suspended from all-team activity pending league review. We have no further comment at this time. ESPN Adrian Wachowski reports Sunday Ja Morant could potentially face a lengthy suspension to start next season. And though it is really right that they did that. I sense already today that Commissioner Adam Silver is going to feel increasingly pressure from other teams in the league who see this as much as an impact that impacts the Grizzlies. It impacts their ability to market their players. Wachowski said on NBA Countdown during his first suspension this past spring, Morant attended a short consulting program in Florida. He then sat down with ESPN Jalen Rose, who hosts a Renaissance Man podcast for the Post, and took full responsibility for the actions and the first time around. The gun wasn't mine, Morant said on the Strips Club incident. It's not who I am. I don't condone any type of violence, but it takes full responsibility for my actions. I made a bad mistake. I could see the image that I painted over myself with my recent mistakes. In the future, I'm going to show everybody who Ja really is, what I'm about, and change the narrative. My. Well, anywho, imagine that. And the funny thing about all this is that he got suspended for the first 8 games this season. Well, now I could see that doubling now, that he's going to probably get suspended for no greater, and this is my guess, he's going to probably miss 30 games. And the reason I say 30 games is because, let's be honest, he does deserve it. And let's be fair and honest, 30 games is a killer for the Memphis Grizzlies organization and will potentially hurt them from possibly, maybe if done correctly, they might miss next year's playoffs. Potentially. I'm just saying. And personally, he does deserve it. And I don't want to say that, but let's be fair and honest. You put yourself at risk when you're under contract with the corporation. And the corporation, as it stands right now, and I remember the same conversation with Green Gorilla, how the man find it to be effed up. And I agree with him. It is effed up. But here's the thing. You are a $40 million slave. You're getting paid not thousands, but millions of dollars to jump, to shoot, and dribble basketball. And because of this notion, there is no security or safety net for how you're going to operate outside the courts. Personally. Um, I don't see it anything possible that you're going to recover from this, because when people learn their lessons, they do better. That's my check. But in regards to Ja Morant, he did not do better. He actually took a leap forward and did not really give a crap about what are the consequences if he ever do something like this again. Um, I think with a lot of young players today, they need actual mentors, in my opinion. They need real mentors. And I think the mentors will help guide them through this NBA career they have. And there are too many players that's either active or not active that's not really helping these players, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I just don't see it done enough. To find out that Ja Morant did some goofy stuff like this the second time, you're only asking for your immediate termination in the long run of the NBA. Regardless you're talented, they're not going to have no player that's going to constantly draw influence to the people in regards to action and weapons. And really, truly, those are weapons that you're brandishing. Now, I hear stories that white people all the time have weapons and they show on camera, and I agree, they do it. But here's the catch: you're not white, so you're gonna be hold to a more higher position. The stigma, you know. So me saying this, I'm just seeing the things or seeing what the outcome of it overall, what's gonna happen to you. And personally, it's not looking good for you, buddy. Um, you know, and one thing, it bothers me that you think you will learn your lesson the first time after they told you specifically, and they suspend you for almost 10 games. That should be just the warning. Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? I'm live right now. I'm online right now. I'm online right now, live on the air on the California show. And so, Kobe, let me ask you a few questions, and I want your opinion because you work in law enforcement.
Right.
You're familiar with the John Morant now his bike is suspended because he had another video of him waving a gun.
Nah, I'm not familiar with that.
Well, the background from this particular person, and I know I should ask ahead of time, but just give it a quick call in because you're a person that work in law enforcement. Each state is different in regards to weapons and guns and stuff, right?
Right.
Now in Texas, it's more outlaw state. You know what I'm saying? Not really much because weapons requirement because they deal with the Wild West. Outside there's Memphis. Gun laws are different. Not saying what he did is illegal stuff, but the problem is that there's an image uphold for a lot of black people, especially black men, in regards to the weapons, right? And a lot of people are getting stirred up because this dude is, he is 23 years old with a gun, right? One time he had it in the club. He said it was not his. I'm saying if it's not yours, why the hell are you waving an actual real pistol in the club? I know that you can get in the club with guns.
But not supposed to. Yeah, that's anywhere.
But it lets you know this is Memphis. Yeah. And we know Memphis is predominantly, that city has a lot of black folks, right?
Yeah.
And in that city, it is really it's crazy enough. And I don't want to go in detail about Memphis because I got to talk to somebody that's from Memphis. But personally, in Memphis, and you're a person, basketball player from South Carolina, you up here engaged in so-called wannabe thug activities. And I don't like using that word because, for the sake of conversation, that's what it is. That's just a big stain on not only you, but the image of the NBA. Because let's be honest, NBA is still roughly 70 or more percent black.
That's a fact.
So if the majority of y'all are black and you guys are walking with weapons and showing off and all stuff, you are influencing and you're giving a stir and a potential fear to other non-blacks.
That part, brandishing a weapon, yeah, that's what it's called, brandishing a weapon.
Yeah, because everybody knows they don't like to see you. Most black people with weapons. Let's keep real. They prefer that they're very disarmed, so they could do their, acts on blacks, right? But the same conversation, you as a person that has, and I think he has a very large following on IT. I think he has like probably millions, or if he's not there, he probably there now. Let's say you're influential. You get me?
Right.
And that's why they will look more down on you than look at their own people. That's non-black if they have weapons showing, because obviously it's an American thing, not for you, black butt. So that's why he's going to get suspended a little bit longer than he did before, and he got suspended early this year for the gun in the club. That was in March, and now you do this again, as you're out of the season, right? And you do it again. Now they could actually give you a greater suspension. And matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the NBA start putting some rules for any misconduct. They're only going to give you 3-strike rules. You get me?
They did that. Oh man, it wouldn't be no, because a lot of athletes think they're above the law.
I mean, I'm not sure it's above law, but you're this influential showing weapons, and you're a black man. You forgot you're American, right? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So I'm not saying what a man should not do if he's black. You could have your weapon, but be mindful that when you're under work for somebody else, they could actually dictate how they're going to continue paying you.
Damn, yep. And that's the thing, young black men don't think, because we probably a product of single motherhood. And I know we ain't gonna get into that, but
yeah,
it's just like a lot of them, they don't really think about the long term consequences.
Mm-hmm.
They're stuck. Their minds are stuck on the short term or the I'm an NBA star, full NFL star. I'm not gonna get I'm probably gonna get slapped on the wrist. That's what's in their mind.
Gilbert Arenas got slapped in the wrist, but here's the problem. He was lucky to get slapped in the wrist because when he signed that big contract extension, and him and Jarvis back in, I think it's over 15 years ago, this happened. Yeah, that him were gambling and it didn't go right, and both of them pulled guns on each other in the locker room.
Oh shit!
In Washington D.C. Now, if you could limit the language, if you could, if you can't, just a little bit. But yeah, and mind you, that came out, and mind you, in the district of DC, that's a heavily offense that you could do time in jail for that.
Yeah, they can also enhance it to a felony warrant.
Yeah, so you know how much crap he had to go through. He had to pay maybe some extra lawyers, and the NBA had to step in to really deal with the what they call it, the state of Maryland, where she had to pay out of his own pocket, Gilbert, to get away from that without doing no jail time. He had to pay money for that.
Damn, yeah, because all crimes are all crimes are commercial anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got the money, you can buy yourself anything.
Yeah, so as you know, because of that now he got away with it. Unlike Ja Morant, it's like this. And I think he did some suspension on the NBA as well, because they suspended him too. I'm not sure how long they spent, but they spent him nonetheless. But it lets you know that Gilbert has got a real serious slap in the wrist. And you don't see him after that, you don't see him get caught with no incident again after that. But this generation, bro, because they like, I don't want to push generation, but he's Gen Z, but I'm just using that point, listen to me, people, that they just don't give a crap. It's like you gotta knock your head multiple times to really get it.
Yeah, they got this YOLO, you only live once mentality, the Chris Farley mentality.
Yeah.
You only live once. Yeah. And this generation, it's like we in a twilight zone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With these new Negroes,
Yeah.
Yeah, back in our day, you know, we had more decorum and integrity. You know what I'm saying? And when like, just say for instance, like we was gang banging back in the 80s and 90s, we still had respect for our elders. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, nowadays, like you said, they just don't give a damn. And I think that's why a lot of them are, you know what I'm saying, being killed in the streets because they don't care. I was watching some police training videos earlier today, and you know, when the cops tell you, "Hey, get out the car, get your hands out your pocket," you know what I'm saying, stop. They don't care. They just continue to run and pull a gun on a person, on a cop, you know, and then then you know you have the black people up in arms, up, you know, all upset because the cop had to put a kid down, you know, all because of his actions. It's unfortunate that you know that happens. You know, even here in Dallas, you know, these kids don't. I mean, I ran. You know, the shootout I had back in February was with a 21-year-old young guy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, like I said before, man, go ahead. Were you going to say something? Go ahead.
No, I was saying I was in a shootout behind $10. Dude got mad because they put him out and we had to pull up to the scene and so the dude, while we were still there on the scene, he still made it a point to pull out his gun and start shooting at us. Mm-hmm. Well, shooting at the club. He shot at the club and he was in his car, but he shot at the club. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I hit his car 3 times, barely missing his head. All behind $10. Could have lost his life over $10 in a beer.
Yeah. But you know, I don't want to. You don't have to go into more detail in these stories. You know what I'm saying? Much time. Right. I would like to go that rabbit hole. I'll leave it there. But overall, you know, me thinking about it, that that it's gonna take a while for them to knock their head a couple times to really get it. And it's sad that, you know, you're in the off season, and he always talking about he needs to get help. He's going to seek help. I said, stop talking about what you're going to do. You go seek it. Matter of fact, I'm a hold on a second. One second, guys. Yeah. So, like I said, guys, it's like this. Damn, I think I was lost my train of thought. I was saying, for a lot of these youths, someone that's gonna be there with them will be better. Like these other NBA players need to start mentoring a lot of young youth. I don't see a lot of NBA players unless they play on a team that's been in the league. Maybe give them some good brotherly advice and be there as a big brother. In my opinion, I don't think there's not enough of that. There needs to be more of this for this generation because let's be honest, like you said, San Comfort, they grew up through a single parent. Ja Morant, the exception rule, he grew up with both parents, and you see how he's still acting, conduct himself.
Yeah.
Right. It's very crazy. Now, I'm not saying it's for all you ladies that say you don't need a man. That's not the premise of this. I'm letting you know saying it's very rare this happens. It's not happening like every day where you know 2 parents and a child, mostly a son, is going to come out screwed up, carry out vigorous behaviors. It's not going to be always that obvious, but you're going to have scenarios here. And let's be honest, they're from South Carolina, so I'm not sure how unique South Carolina is, but I got to question it. But yeah, like I said, he's not that bright. You know, he did a few years in college just so that way he could potentially be drafted. But overall, you know, guys, these are things that John he's gonna have to learn the hard way. Personally, so I'm hoping that you know he does take action. I doubt this little chippy is gonna take action. He's gonna do the same thing again. In my opinion, I have a feeling he's gonna do it again. And once he do it again, that's gonna probably be a wrap. He's gonna miss a whole year. He's gonna miss money rate. He didn't get paid when he got spent the first time. He definitely not gonna get paid again. And it's gonna be all she wrote. So, one other thing in regards to parenting, I will have to say this with a clear conscience. His own father failed his son. He should have really got at his son when the moment he started carrying out these behavior acts where the media could get attention off this. He should have got at him then, from the fighting the boy in his house to potentially driving behind an Indiana bus with a laser point gun and all other actions. He should be checked right there. I think the father waited too long for it to got to this point, and now he needs to take full responsibility of his own actions, John, and he needs to get the real help. I would say the first thing, because we're gonna deal with solutions now. This is the solution part. He needs to, divorce himself from these so-called friends of his, because his friends are not really giving the real type of check on him in regards to how he's moving. If these are your friends should be checking you on how you move so loosely now as a man out here. If your friends can't do that, I think you need to start have new friends. And normally, when you have more money, you should really start having different circles anyway, because you're gonna be moving in different areas, territories, and you can't move around with the same clique because your money moves much faster. And let's be honest, a lot of friends that you know are gonna be probably begging you for a loan. I don't want to say that, but it is what it is. So I think getting rid of a few of his friends will also be the next step. And if he does do it, the people that pay his bills are probably gonna make him make a decision. It is what it is. It is what it is. So let me see if I'm not sure if anybody wants to come up. Let me put the invite. I doubt anybody want to come up because this is now the end of. I might wrap this up. I'll put it anyway. And no one comes up in the next few minutes. That's it for the show. I said my end all this is up. Sorry, this is now up to him now. How he wants to move forward. I think I know that after this suspension he's going to get, it's going to probably give him a better wake up call. Because I'm telling you right now, if he's suspended for more than half a season in 2023 going 2024, the Memphis Grizzlies, if they're smart, I'm not saying smart, if they have to choose, they're going to probably might have to start trading him if he's going to be this problematic, personally. And right now, he's being a problem right now to a lot of people. And it's sad to see good talent be put to waste. And that's him. So, all right. I'm looking at this. All right. Okay, so that is pretty much it, guys. I have nothing else on this matter. And like I said, this was a short one. No, I didn't want to make it more lengthier, but I think I made my point. Oh, one other thing I did see on here. I noticed they're promoting some, I guess, some new medication to make you grow taller. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna give you a quick look at it. Matter of fact, I'll do something better. Let me do this. I'm gonna do this better. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Let me see if you're able to see this, guys. This is a new product they're selling right now. And yeah, I'm probably gonna be, and I probably will give a nice little free advertisement. Hell, why not? Ain't gonna hurt me. You see this? This is a new product. Ain't that some true hype? They look like they got a formula now that's going to help you as a man or woman, whatever, get from wherever height you are and grow you an extra 1 or 2 inches in height. Hey, Obsidian, you might want this so it could eliminate your short man problems. Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm gonna stop trolling. If you're new to the Chaos Reign Show, welcome to Chaos Reign Show. Also, links to follow me. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos Reign 7. Wait, hold on. Let me find my thing. Ah, here it is. The links to follow me. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos Reign 7. Also, add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Join and follow me on Rumble. The Rumble link or the Rumble is title C Rain 23. That's my Rumble link. And also join Discord servers of the Chaos Reign Show. Those links, and let me put the Rumble link for those that go back to replay this. Those links will be in the description of this video. And I also got a podcast as well. For all the episodes that's not only here on YouTube but also on audio podcasts. You can find them on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, etc. Those are links. And as you see, these are links I sent to you right here. And please, always, please leave a comment at the end of the video. And make sure you hit the like on your way in and on your way out. Thank y'all for watching or listening to today's stream. Until next time, let it chaos reign.